everybody.
Let's get
Starting
started.
with the pledge. We looked around for a flag. There wasn't one in the building, so let's just look for a if that'll work for everybody.
To the flag, United States of America, to the republic which stands one nation, justice for all.
Thank you all for being here. I'm going to note that Teska and Wilson are in attendance. And let's start with, well, we typically start with the fire territory. So we started this year having 3 members. We didn't appoint one before the last meeting. We had Brian, but IC 38-819 6.9B was found or pointed out to us 2 days before the meeting, so we didn't go forward with having him represent the township because he doesn't reside here. So that was the update for the fire territory. We also signed off on Chief Schweizer getting an electric truck. That happened at the last meeting. What else happened at the meeting that was notable?
It's just moving light speed, man. You can't even believe it's literally light speed.
Why an electric truck?
It's a GM truck. So well, it was better than the Ford truck when compared, and then they thought that there would be cost savings versus a diesel or gas. I think it specifically mentioned gas within the first year. You would say
There was a substantial longer runtime with the GM over the Ford. I mean, I don't know it.
it's like 100 miles almost.
Yeah.
In one charge.
So there was, that was about, the big difference was there's quite a substantial runtime with the GMs over the
Initial
Fords.
cost compared to
They were roughly, what, the same?
It was I want to say it was a little bit more for the electric, but they said that they'll see savings within a year. So,
yeah.
but if you have any issues with that, you should definitely join the board.
I'd like to, but I really can't.
Okay.
I talked it over.
We didn't do elections, right? I don't remember doing elections on the board, so we don't have a president right now. I think there was a rush before a holiday party to get out of that meeting, so some things to happen next month.
Just light speed. Amazon's at 50, 55 buildings total now. Over 4 acres of farming, so just light speed,
That's all data
all data stores.
Yeah, was that it?
I'll have to point, I did speak to a guy last night who was a chief engineer at one of the buildings. He said the buildings here are 200,000 square foot and there's only roughly 25 employees at each building.
Cause somebody told me there's only gonna be 3.
Now, there's 25, but that's over a 24-hour period, so, you know, you're looking at roughly 8 per shift, let's say, so.
Moving on from the fire territory update to the financial statement. We began December with $49,729.74. We sent out 11 checks. I'll get into the detail in a minute. Deposits of, well, we'll just do ending balance of $42,265.84. All those checks, 5029 on 12/18 for 408 for Wreaths Across America. That was the 28 veterans' graves in Hudson Township. $180 went to CNA Surety for my bond. $200 went to legal counsel. $30.70 went to Indiana Michigan Power for November bill. $1,054.20 went to Brian Gray for his clerk position in 2024. $5,271 went to Austin Kaczynski for his trustee position. $559.07 went to Ricky Kaczynski for the township board position. $549.07 went to Dave Wilson for his township board position. And now I'm wondering why you haven't put in your check yet. We'll get that squared away later.
Oh.
And then $2,000 went to Austin Kaczynski for office rent in 2024, quarter 3 and 4. So we ended with, like I said, what we ended with. Any issues with that? Any questions, concerns?
I have a question about the INM Power.
Yeah.
For months and months, it's been $18 a month.
Right.
Why is it 30 now?
I think that was two bills put together. That was the logic, I think, on their part.
Yeah, but for years, it's been $18
Yep.
a month. Each year, it would have been more than 30.
Yep. And they, supposedly credited us back. I mean, I can check, the bills and see.
For that light?
I believe they did, yeah.
Okay.
I can verify that they did that and get back to you though. Do you have any other concerns? Can I get a motion to accept or any issues?
See any issues, motion to accept?
No?
I'll second it, well.
In the future, I can just watch my live stream and do my minutes, so hopefully this can get faster on my part. Moving on to the minutes for the December meeting. This is the Hudson Board minutes for 12/12/2024, called to order at 4:30 PM CT with board members Wilson and Teska in attendance. We did the pledge, fire territory update, financial report was given, Wilson motioned to approve or accept. Teska seconded the financial report, new business, discussion of changes to budget, discussion with Anna and Curley needed. Teska motioned to accept the November minutes, Wilson seconded it. Wilson motioned to appoint Brian Gray to the fire territory with a caveat that if there is an express rule against it, he will not be appointed. Teska seconded, and that's the Indiana code is put in here, which was found later. Moving on to old business, Brian reported more bolts have been coated in rubber and secured. There was a discussion of slabs still leaning on fence. Public comment, discussion of legal notice, and time frame for bids. Austin agreed he'd been delaying and vowed to move forward. Discussion of budget changes and need to discuss with Anna. Motion to adjourn the meeting by Wilson, seconded by Teska. Any issues and concerns, corrections that need to be made, additions?
Slabs are still on the fence.
Slabs are still on the fence? Okay.
Save it for old business. May I have a motion?
Motion second.
Any issues? I didn't hear a second.
Oh, second, I'm sorry.
All right, we're out of that. Moving on to old business. So slabs are still on the fence.
I'll hit up Doug again.
Thank you for that. I don't know, I mean, we hate to escalate, right? It's so silly, but please do.
Along the basketball court over there.
Any other old business you guys wanna get into? I mean, I have some, but I'm gonna write down this note. What's his name, Doug?
Yeah, Miles.
Other old business. We already covered the fire territory. Brian wasn't appointed. We do need somebody to represent. We need 3 seats. So, are you not interested, or are you? I'm sorry.
How about our third person?
You wanna? Okay. Okay. Do anybody show up interested?
Well, Joyce and I have both offered to take it, so either one of us, I think, are still happy to do so, since we were involved with it before.
Yeah, I understand that.
So it's up to you.
I know it is my decision, but I'm gonna.
I liked you, Kathy, before that remark.
Thanks.
So, I mean, my issue with it is gonna be a political one. I know you guys were part of the last one. I do enjoy having you guys here, and of course, you guys are a wealth of knowledge, and of course, you have a right to be here beyond that, of course, but I enjoy having you here as a wealth of knowledge, but being that you guys were voted out, I know it was also one of those elections where it's gonna be swinging one way from the other. I wouldn't feel comfortable appointing you to a position that you were just elected out of.
I'm not sure that
I'm not
that's a
sure that's a
political issue.
criteria.
No, I don't think, no,
mean,
that's a
either
personal
way,
decision. It's
no,
my decision to
it's his
appoint, right?
decision.
Yeah, it's your decision, that's
And
fine.
so for that reason, I think it would be unwise of me to appoint somebody who's just.
They're not asking to be
unelected.
appointed, they're asking to be accepted. They're not saying, I'm appointing you, they're saying, I'm willing,
Willing
you
to do
accept.
it.
Yes, yeah,
You're not actually saying,
yeah, I'm saying, I'm as polite as I can. I don't think
He's politely telling us we're not
Yeah.
acceptable.
As being, no, you guys are great, but for that political reason, I would have to forego. But
Local
that
politics
does-
should be nonpartisan,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I don't think.
It's
yeah, I don't
township,
think
it's township, that's really not political.
But that,
That's
you do what you need to do.
Your decision.
You're the trustee.
It's mixed up there already, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that does bring up the issue of we need somebody, so if we have nobody else, then I would reconsider that. He's not here.
I know.
So he's no use to us.
Have you brought it up to him?
Yeah, he's not, going to be doing it, he's much like yourself, very busy.
And you
Yes.
have volunteers here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, I'm a strong Republican, and I have very strong views that way.